Yo, what up, and welcome back to Dummy Takes with your boy Diesel Time. And today we are breaking down the Trilogy Rematch, the third and final installment between the Diamond Dustin Poirier and the notorious McNugget, this chicken, Conor McGregor. See what I did? I was Khabib, and anyways, I'm Irish too. Don't hate. So, anyways, I don't think a whole lot has changed. Like, as far as it feels like yesterday that we saw the rematch, and it's only been how many months? And you're telling me this guy's made that many leaps and bounds? Now, he is Mr. Let's Run It Back. He did beat Nick Diaz in part 2 of that. You know, I think Nate Diaz won the second fight. Many people disagree. Many people feel the same as I do. Let me know how you feel about it. If you have, something to say, there's a comment section for that type of thing. But what I'm really looking at for this prediction is last night's press conference. Conor McGregor looked like a nervous wreck of a man, of a child, really. It felt like he was in middle school. Something like, "You're stupid, you're ugly, your wife is a man and you're a girl." Like, just so immature. And like Diamond said himself, you used to be funnier, man. You used to be more clever. Like, what's the matter? Like, is your brain, focus on something else? He was not bringing the same heat that we're known Conor to bring in the shit-talking game, the poop on you with the verbal voodoo jiu-jitsu. He was sounding a lot more like his Khabib press conference. The like, dude was drunk, sauced out of his mind, couldn't put a darn sentence together, using the same like Donald Trump bully tactic, like, "I'm gonna win the argument by not letting you speak. The moment you start to, like, this is the answer to, oh, no, I'm just gonna talk over you. The moment you start to, just like, so desperate for attention and to not let the guy speak." But what does that have to do with you winning the fight? What is him, giving a humble answer to a question where he's not gonna try to be so braggadocious? How is that gonna hurt you if you're so convinced you're gonna win the fight the next day in a locked cage? Which brings me to what really, it was the standout moment. It was what, bong, the light bulb went off. A reporter asked Conor McGregor, "You haven't won but one fight since Barack Obama was in office." And that got all the way under Conor's skin. I mean, back to interrupting, he didn't even let the guy get his question out. The moment he said, "You've won one fight in 5 years, 6 years, however long, I can't even remember. It's been like forever since Obama was in the office." Just the notion that he would, as a reporter, bring a fact and ask him, "What is your opinion about this fact?" He wouldn't even let him get the fact out of his mouth. It was like an explosion in his, his ego is just put, a knife into by this measly little reporter that Conor said is, "Oh, you rat, you're so beneath me, you're nothing. How dare you even speak of facts about me? How dare you bring up the fact that I've only won one fight in 5 or 6 years? You nothingness of a man." And yet, if he's so far beneath you, how do you let this tiny little reporter just get up under your skin, man? Like, how small is your fragile little ego? And to think that this mild-mannered reporter can make Conor McGregor cry on television. I mean, yeah, he's shouting at him, but what he's basically doing is like, "Oh, how dare you, how dare you, how dare you." So he played his cards right there. He made it so blatantly obvious how terrified he is of looking like a fool, looking like he's not the man that he claims to be, this big, walking around, tough guy. Oh yeah, I hit him once with the left, and they just go to sleep. Yeah, man, I'm such a bully. Yeah. Like men like that, boys like that. I mean, you mostly see boys. Like this is a high school, middle school type of thing that you see. These are weak-minded individuals. They need the confrontation to be easy so that they can get the outcome that makes them look tough. That's why the bully goes up to the wimp that isn't going to defend themselves. The joke isn't you're ugly, you're stupid. That's, the funniest thing that I've ever heard of. The joke is that you didn't punch me in the face for saying something like that. You pick on some nerd who is almost incredibly unlikely to punch you in the face for saying something as, not funny, but just mean and cruel as that. But the fact that they don't defend themselves in front of all these other people, that's the joke. That's what's funny, not you're stupid. Like anyone could say that. So that's the type of man I believe Conor to be. He needs to say, meh, you're stupid. I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to be the biggest, baddest man. And he can't really think of anything clever or funny to say. Not anymore. I mean, he maybe used to be that guy when he was at 145 and he really was knocking dudes out and he had the proof in the pudding to back it all up. But nowadays, I mean, it's like the reporter said, one fight in how many years? And it was against Cowboy, who is a legend, but let's be honest, did not want to be there that night. So I don't think Conor wants to be there tomorrow night, to be honest. I really think he wants to get that first round knockout and go home because he knows as soon as it goes past that first round, he knows what we all know. He can't finish. He's dead in the water. As soon as that first bell rings and he's got to go out there a second time with those arms just heavy, drained, lactic acid just building, killing. He can't hit anymore. You can't do it. You can't do it. Oh, he's just gonna get boom, knocked out again. That's my dummy take. I've been your boy Diesel Time. And if you got something hot to say about my hot take, if you're a Conor McGregor fan and you're so mad, leave that shit down there, man. Don't come find me because you see these hands, boy. It's time. Oh boy. Peace.